Hi Divas, today we're talking January hopefuls. And I'm also going to talk about my reading goals for the year. In the past, I've read 50 books a year. This past year I read 71. And honestly, I think I can do 100.
Not joking, bitch.
I know. I'm going to do it. I'm going to read 100 books in 2025. It's the perfect year for it. Perfect year for a little escapism, if you know what I mean. Perfect year because there's so many incredible releases coming out. And also, this is the year that I find some good audiobooks. I mean it.
Get her, Jade.
I also think I need to make like some sort of TBR jar, TBR shelf, so I know how many physical books I have in my collection that, hey, I haven't even read at all. Maybe that would be like a good video idea. Thoughts? I don't know. I think it's a great idea. I think I'm just going to do it. I haven't really given too much thought as to if there's any other genres I really want to be focusing on a lot this year. Should I read more nonfiction? No.
Get a grip, get a life, and get over.
I think reading is for your enjoyment. Without further ado, these are the books that I want to get to in January. Finally! Number 1, The Lake of Lost Girls from Katherine Greene. I heard this book recommended on Book Talk and it sounded amazing, and they specifically recommended the audiobook because parts of the book are like considered podcasty. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I loved Listen for the Lie from Amy Tintera. The Lake of Lost Girls, it follows different timelines, and it follows the younger sister who her older sister was like disappeared. And it's just piecing together like what happened, and then they discover some bones in a lake. It's kind of just like an amalgamation of amazingness. I'm really excited to continue reading this book. It's actually the book my book club is doing on January. The link is down below. The next book I'm going to be reading is A Deadly Education from Naomi Novik, and this is the first book in the Scholomance series. It's about all these children that go to school and all these monsters just try to get them, and it's magical. It's dark academia at its height. I'm halfway through it, and yeah, I'm really enjoying the ride. It does feel kind of like a one long stream of consciousness, which I'm kind of here for. I'm really excited to see how this ends up. My all-time favorite content creator there ever was is Peru's Project, Reagan herself, and she has a book club on Fable too, and they're reading The Teller of Small Fortunes. First of all, yeah. Do you see this? Yeah, this looks amazing. I really love cozy fantasy. This is going to be my cozy year too. Let me read a little off the back. A wandering fortune teller finds an unexpected family in this warm and wonderful debut fantasy, perfect for readers of Travis Baldree and Sangu Mandana. And guess what? I love Sangu Mandana. So it follows Tal. She's an immigrant fortune teller traveling between villages. She tells only small fortunes, whether it will hail next week, which boy the barmaid will kiss, when the cow will calve. That's a twister. She knows from bitter experience that big fortunes come with big consequences. Okay, I'm gonna eat this up. I know it. First of all, Reagan gives the best book recs. And I'm gonna need some of these vibes come January. You bet your ass I'm reading Onyx Storm. Oh my God! I'm a dragon girl. Do you see that? Do you see all that back there? Yeah, I'm a dragon girl. I love Fourth Wing. I don't care if people thought it was bad. You can have your feelings. I'm there for the vibes. I love dragons. I love powers. And I love when there's some bitchy romance. Onyx Storm is releasing January 21st. Guess who pre-ordered their copy from their independent bookstore? Me. Can't wait to read it. I can't wait to see how Xaden and Violet's relationship is going on. I can't wait to hear more about some dragons and drama. Another book I'm currently reading is Little Secrets by Jennifer Hillier. Honestly, I don't know if I should be reading this. As a mother, reading about another mother whose child gets stolen, that is my biggest nightmare. And just know I would go to the dark side on that. We're following the main character who hasn't seen her child in some time because he's been kidnapped, and she's feeling very isolated and alone, but she does go to like a support group for other parents who have lost a child. And then some things are just not adding up. Some things are not adding up. What is happening? How do you know that? That's all I'll say. So far, it's been pretty good, but it's definitely brutal on the inside for me reading this type of stuff. And honestly, maybe I need to read it. Or maybe not. We'll see if I can get through this one. I'm going to read One Last Stop from Casey McQuiston. This author wrote Red, White, and Royal Blue, which I didn't really read yet, but it does look interesting to me, as is this one. It's set in New York City, which is my fave type of setting. And here's a little from the back. For cynical 23-year-old August, moving to New York City is supposed to prove her right that things like magic and cinematic love stories don't exist, and the only smart way to go through life is alone. She can't imagine how waiting tables at a 24-hour pancake diner and moving in with too many weird roommates could possibly change that. And there's certainly no chance of her subway commute being anything more than a daily trudge through boredom and electrical failures. But then there's this gorgeous girl on the train. Okay, sapphic romance novel. I can't wait to read this. And last but not least, Pineapple Street from Jenny Jackson. I need to be just get into more regular fiction. I will say I judge this book by its cover. It's what drew me in. Every time I go to the store, I'm like, dang, that looks like something I want to read.
All right.
From the cover. Darlie, the eldest daughter in the well-connected, old-money Stockton family, followed her heart, trading her job and her inheritance for motherhood, but giving up far too much in the process. Sasha, a middle-class New England girl, has married into the Brooklyn Heights family and finds herself cast as the, what is that word? Eraviste. Is that a word? Eraviste? A reviste outsider, and Georgiana, the baby of the family, has fallen in love with someone she can't have and must decide what kind of person she wants to be. Okay. Drama, I'm there for it. Multiple POVs, hey, I'm sat. This book sounds really good. Can't wait to dive into it. I love a standalone novel. I'm kind of tired of reading series. 2025 more standalones. All right, divas, those are my January hopefuls and my reading goal. I hope you're having a great start to your 2025. Go ahead and join the community. Let's just get this going. It's going to be so fun. The vibes are good. Love you, besties. Bye.